Good morning. I'm sending a message after the sun is coming up. That's weird. But basically, I just was watching this guru guy and guru like guy. I think guru is something different in my mind than it is for most people. Because as I'm messaging my friend, I'm realizing that everything he says I don't agree with. But it is that. It's his opinion, his life experience. And he mentioned in a video I watched a couple days ago, maybe yesterday, that talk about what you know. Don't talk about what you don't know. Some things are certain, some things are other certain. In today's message, what I got from him was choice. And basically what's good decision, what's a bad decision. And he was like, there's no good or bad. It's just like, whatever you put your energy into, it can become great. Is that a good decision? It's a decision. And I was like, that's awesome. Because if you're constantly striving on becoming the best person you can be for yourself and for those in your life, you take all the information you've accumulated over the years, your life experience, and everything like that, and you pick and choose what to work on. And like, he talked about substance and stuff like that, and he was like talking about marijuana and all that other stuff. And I was like, that's his opinion. I don't smoke, not because I don't like it, it's because my mental illness, I can't smoke. I'll end up in the psych ward. So that sucks. Because it used to be a big part of me. I don't know if you can tell, the dreads is not here because I'm a pothead. But I do other things like my coffee, my tobacco. These are all chemicals, and your existence is chemicals. Everything you feel in your brain is all a release or a take in of chemicals. Pleasure, sadness, fear, all of these things have a chemical reaction in your mind. And what I choose to do to make my days a little better is coffee and tobacco. These are foreign chemicals. He's totally against foreign chemicals. And I'm like, that's for you. That's your lifestyle. He only eats one meal a day. It's a huge meal, but only one meal a day. I'm like, that's you. That's your lifestyle. I eat 3 meals a day, and it's like clockwork. I literally have an alarm that goes off to remind me to take my meds and eat. Not because I'll forget, but just because I find comfort in creating better habits and routines. Because ultimately, your habits and your routines are stepping stones to a better life. So, like, I've been relaxing for like a week and doing as little physical and mental work as possible. Like I said in yesterday's video, my mind was hectic for such a long time, so I truly embrace when I can let my thoughts just flow. People ask me if I do meditation. I do my kind of meditation. What's meditation for me might not be meditation for you. There's no I don't think, it's my opinion, but I don't think there's no right way to do meditation. Some people say, you have to clear your mind. And I'm like, you're human, you're a living being. There is no clearing your mind. You can't just not think of something. Either you're always thinking, even when you're asleep, even if you don't remember your dreams, your brain was thinking. And today's society, everyone's always stressed. And it's like, oh, you're stressed about everything. You're stressed about what you're going to do about your career. It's terrible times and people are worrying. I also did some research on the president's plan for the infrastructure. And I'm like thinking like, oh, these Democrats, they have such a barbaric way of thinking. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But that's not innovation. And I need to do that with myself. Innovate my mind. I have a mental illness. I have trauma from my mental illness. I can either take it as a lesson Art, it can become a deep wound that constantly gets reopened, like it is whenever I leave the house. It's traumatic, it's frightening, it's terrible. I have a bunch of different diagnoses because of my mental illness that created scars in my brain, which release certain chemicals, and which my mental illness doesn't release certain chemicals. And what can I do to be as happy as possible? And it's like, and cherish the little choices that you do to make your moment better. And that's what it is for me. So, like I said, I've been taking a break from being productive for all the stuff I like doing. But I have no regret because, like, let's say I passed in my sleep. I had a really nice day. I relaxed. I studied. I sent out messages, getting my word out there, what I think I need to do for myself. And maybe someone can see it and realize they're not alone. And I was like, that's cool. I relaxed as much as possible. I did have bad moments of my days, but that's the scar of my trauma. That's my scar. And I'm working on stitching it back up so it heals properly. It will never be the same, but I can try to heal as much as I can. Like, if you break your leg and it doesn't heal properly, you go to the doctor, they break it again and then remend it and then cast it so it heals the best it can be. And everyone's always taught when you break a bone, it grows back stronger in that place it broke. And that's what I'm trying to take that approach to my mental illness. My brain was broken and shattered, and I'm making a choice to take what was broken and build something beautiful out of it. So it's not a good choice, it's not a bad choice, it's just the choice I made to have less regret in my life. I've been uploading more videos, and I'm running out of space on my phone. So I guess I'm gonna delete a bunch of stuff and start over. Luckily I have cloud storage, so I can save all my stuff without having it on my phone. Technology is awesome, which means I can open it on different devices and edit it, tweak it. I don't usually do that because I've been really just trying to relax as much as possible. When you lose something that you took for granted, if it comes back, you don't take it for granted anymore. And my mind was gone, and I don't take it for granted anymore. The calmness, the still, the not pulling of negative thoughts, I don't take those for granted anymore. Like, I cherish those moments, and I can just sit in silence with my eyes closed for hours and just be calm and happy and sometimes frightened. But, I know it will pass. Even though in the moment I'm terrified, I have hope. And like, I had a first date a couple weeks ago, and we were talking, and they have lots of nightmares, and I have lots of nightmares. And their approach to their nightmares is, I don't want to go to sleep because I'm going to have a bunch of nightmares. My approach is, my day was crap. If I go to sleep, I'm going to have nightmares, but when I wake up, it's a new day for new possibilities of awesomeness. A opportunity for it to change. And they're thinking of the nightmares, and I'm thinking of I survived and I can make it through another day. And it just shows how different approaches are different for individuals with the same situations. And I was just like, that's your life. It's not wrong. It's not right. I went to sleep really early because my day ended on a bad note. Not physically. Like, I was fine. I was safe. I was in my place. I had all my meals. I had all my meds. But as the sun goes down, my brain gets tired. And my disability manifests in trauma and stuff. And it basically, the thoughts pool and they're all negative. And I'm just like, oh my God, not this again. But then I realize I can go to sleep. And I'm cheerful and bright in the morning. I'm a morning person. Not everybody's morning people. But I'm like so early morning. I want to wake up and make coffee for the sun so the sun can brighten up my days. You don't want a sleepy sun. The sun should be shining, but it's kind of cloudy today. But I like that feeling. I like waking up before the birds and before the bustling world, because all that stuff just reminds me of anxiety, and it just reminds me of everyone's stressing and I pick up on that energy. And it's like when everyone's asleep and I'm just thinking or working on music or working on my art or maybe doing research, those are my moments. Those are my cherished moments where I can just be and not have to stress about everything. And it's just, I cherish those moments. And I like waking up really early. And last night I woke up a couple times, but obviously, if I'm tired, I'm not gonna stay awake. So I went to sleep, and I feel good. And I've just been chatting with people and researching. Everyone's talking to me in the morning. My phone is blinging. So I'm gonna end this message and say, be love, teach love, learn love for a better future. All right, peace.